Money Mind channel. In this channel, we talk about investing, savings, and how you can make your money work for you, right? We all need to achieve that financial freedom, financial independence. That's a goal here, and and the only way to reach that goal, the easiest way to reach that goal, is to have your money work for you. Invest in that money, right? Earn the money, invest, you get dividend, you keep reinvesting your money. Sooner or later, you will achieve that goal of financial freedom, and depends on the interpretation of what that means to you. So everybody has their own interpretation of financial freedom. Oh, by the way, I wish you guys a happy Thanksgiving, because this weekend, as you know, is Thanksgiving, and I hope you guys enjoying the turkey, right? But I'm really sad you didn't invite me. That sucks, but whatever. Well, I'll just make my own. Whatever. If you didn't invite me, it's all good. Don't forget to subscribe on this channel, because hey, come on, who doesn't wanna, hear the money stuff, and who doesn't wanna hear the Vanguard, the best ETFs? So please subscribe and leave your comments, because I'm gonna read those comments. I'm gonna answer, and I'm gonna make a video right on those channels if the topic haven't been covered before on this channel. So we'll talk about VT, Total World Stock Market, right? Or Vanguard Total World Stock Market. So this fund is actually global fund, right? And as you see, this invests in both foreign and US stock, seeks to track performance of FTSE Global All Cap Index, which cover both well-established and still developing market, has high potential for growth, but also high risk. Share may swing up and down more than US or international stock fund, only appropriate for long-term goal. So let me talk about this a little bit. So this ETF, it is one ticker symbol, meaning when you invest in this one stock, you literally invest in the whole world, the whole global, including United States, Europe, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, China, Russia, all those countries, right? In one ticker symbol, which is VT. If you just want to focus in the US, you can have another fund. It's called VTI. VT. You put I on top of it. It's a VTI, which is US Total World Stock Market. And why is it total? Why do you say Vanguard Total World Stock Market? Total meaning it covers all the market, right? We have small cap, we have medium cap, and we have big cap, meaning small company, big company, and large company. And as we can see, this fund invests in emerging market, which is China, Russia, India, South Africa, Mexico, Brazil. We have Europe, England, and France, Germany, all those, European Union pretty much. We have Pacific, which is South Korea, we have Australia, we have New Zealand, that will be more Pacific, and Japan. And we have Middle East, we have North America, which is US and Canada, right? Because Mexico is covered on emerging market. But so the majority of this fund, actually, you can see here is a 58% is invested in the US rather than other countries, right? So 0.5% of your money will be invested in the US. And we can see total net asset of the fund is 16 billion, right? And the 10 largest holding of this company, so the biggest stock that invests in this, covers about 11%. Those will be Microsoft, Apple, Amazon, Alphabet, Facebook, Berkshire Hathaway, JP Morgan Chase, Johnson Johnson, Nestle, Visa. 11% of them covers that. Only 10. That's a huge percentage, right? 11 out of 100, right? Only 10. And the rest of the money has been invested into other companies. And we can see here the risk tolerance. Depends on your risk tolerance. This is about 5, because all equity, and also is global diversified fund. So it has more of a tolerance toward risk here than it would be, let's say, balanced fund, including stock and bonds, will be about 2, right? So, we have hypothetical growth of $10,000, right? We'll see this in next slide, and we'll see all this performance actually next slide we have here. Price and performance. price and performance of this fund, it is so last year when the market was really down, it went all the way to 62 and now it's 75. So if you invested at a time to now, it will be 22% you've gained. That's a good chunk of money. If you invested last year, that's a big money. So hypothetical growth of $10,000 if you invest in 2009 when it was incepted meaning when it was created, or when they start investing in this fund, right? You put $10,000 today, you would have almost $23,000, right? So that's quite a bit of money. Imagine also there is also dividend. If you put dividend in, you invest more, and so you'd have a lot of money by now, right? And average return of this fund, if we look year by year, by 1 year it will be like only 1%. If you look at 3-year period, it will be about 9, almost 10%. If you look at 5-year period, it will be 6%. If you look at it, so it fluctuates based on years. What this year is good, next year is bad, But overall, it's about 6% return, right? Because you have a U.S. growth and you have like countries like emerging market, they're very volatile. So sometimes their stock, they lag behind, and we have US is skyrocketing, and sometimes US is slowing down a little bit, but then we have Europe is so it's just a balance all global. But end of the day, you're getting your 6% plus your dividend return, and so I would say about 7% in total. And if we go to portfolio management, as we said, we'll see the country that this fund invested. First of all, we'll see how it's a blend, right? We have large stocks, we have medium, and we have small market cap. That's how it's more of like a blend investing. Not too small, but some small companies. And we've talked about this percentage, how much it is on each region, right? With the biggest being the US. Number of stock is 8,192. Its benchmark is invested at 8,881, which is pretty close, aligned. PE ratio is 16. Return of equity is about 14. So this is what you want to see when you look at any fund or ETF. You gotta see if it really align very closely to its benchmark, which this one is. So this is a good thing. And as we say, fund net asset is a 16 billion. And we've seen the biggest holding here. And if we go down, we'll see the country: United States, Japan, United Kingdom, China, Canada, France, Switzerland, Germany, Australia, Taiwan, Korea, Hong Kong, India. And you can see percentage of each one, the biggest being the US, right? And we go down here, we'll see, or up here, we'll see fees, how much you would pay in fees. It's 0.09. So let's say, for example, if you have $10,000 invested in this fund, you only pay $9 a year, right? If you have $100,000, you pay $90. But you have to understand, you get dividends, so those dividends will just cover the fee. So pretty much you don't pay anything, right? And if we compare this fund fee that you pay versus other type of investing, like a mutual fund, for example, right? If you invested $10,000 in 10 years total, you would pay only $212, and other funds you pay $2,479. That's a huge difference, right? So that's why you always want to look at a very low cost investments, right? Type, because I don't want to pay $2,000. Would you want to pay $2,000 versus only $200? No, I wouldn't want to do that. So that's kind of comparison you can see. And we'll see distribution, how much they pay. So as you might know or might not know, what happened is the dividend, they pay based on underlying stocks. For example, there's Apple pays dividend. So when Apple pay dividend, when those underlying stock that this fund invests in pay dividend, they collect all those dividends and then they distribute it, right? So they pay dividend quarterly, which is about every 3 months they would pay you dividend, and depends on how much they collect. We'll see here they pay in March this year of 2019. They paid in June, they pay in September, and there's one more payment which will be in December. And usually that December payment also includes, or they pay with a capital gain that they're gonna pay. So you get dividends, and also they're gonna pay capital gain. And as you can see, there's a difference fluctuation of how much they're gonna pay every time they pay dividends, right? You can see it's 28 cents there's per unit, right? And here is 55 cents. That was in June, mid-year. That was huge jump, right, of payment. And also they pay 43 cents in September. So who knows what they're gonna pay in December, right? We'll see. But usually it fluctuates, right? It's not like a dividend stock where they pay if it's 28 they're gonna pay that only. It's more of, it's more of what you expect. If it's 28 cents, it's just gonna be 28 cents. Whenever they increase the dividend, it's gonna be like, let's say 29. It's gonna be 29 every time until they increase. But dividend on mutual fund or any type of funds, including ETF, usually fluctuate, in each period. So that's all for this fund. We've seen overview of it, price and performance, portfolio management, fees, and distribution. So if you like this video, please subscribe. I appreciate your support, and leave your comment and hit the belly button so you can get notification every time I release new video. Thank you very much. Bye.